Donc c'est mon premier playthrough sérieux depuis...
A city on the verge of
2013.
greatness. A new type of city based not on the man, but on the automobile. The
Il est
car,
sorti quand le jeu?
a symbol of freedom and
2011.
vitality.
Non, j'étais plus jeune que ça quand j'y ai joué.
Attends, je vais voir.
Where every man can own his own
Alain
home
Noire.
and have room to breathe,
Release
and not
date.
be overlooked by his neighbors.
Ouais, 17 mai 2011.
In the Marine
Oh,
Corps, you
SSD.
deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with
Sur
it.
SSD ou
You
HDD?
know what you're fighting,
HDD.
that you're on the same team.
Oh,
But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know
Je dis,
whether the
c'est
guy
qu'un
you're
OS
talking to
tourne
is
sur
on the
SSD,
path,
c'est...
or whether it's your
pas tant un
partner,
problème
or
que
maybe
ça.
even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Let's go!
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
J'essaie toujours de drift sur les gens.
est-ce que tu crois que c'était une référence que la première ligne dans le jeu soit Here We Go Again?
Ah, je sais pas. T'as pas volé un vélo.
Floyd Rose, homicide.
Oui.
You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up
Oh,
and on his way
fuck.
to Central Morgue. Witness says a
Déjà,
tall
c'est
white guy
bon.
No.
shooter,
Okay.
but two in the Vic's
Demonetized.
head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a low life. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if you
God
recover the
damn.
weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a
Attends,
fifth.
Ton son est trop bas.
Le RSS cop, il s'appelle Floyd.
Oh, fuck.
Mon son est trop bas, non, je pense que c'est
Just going
adéquat.
through the motions. Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
Ok.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Yes, what a
Look
nice
at this
model.
junk.
Probably nothing.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under
C'était
duress.
quoi cette...
Can it be helped?
I would say yes.
Oui,
Given the right
possible the year
circumstances,
because of your
Trauma
experience.
forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy
Like
are powerful
morphine.
tools.
Plus
in
tu
the
vas
right
voir
hands.
le shrink, plus ça va être clair
Visit some of the guys at the
que c'est
VA.
difficile de traîner avec lui et de ne pas montrer que c'est un connard.
He's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney, I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
C'est dark.
Il a dit qu'il a plusieurs cliniques sur LA. Est-ce que les cliniques à l'époque c'était juste des F3?
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Tu peux avoir un F3 avec 3 lits, c'est une clinique.
Oh yes, I have 2 beds. It's a clinic.
Practically clean.
Come take a look at this.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Ouf, du 100, 720p.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
C'est grim.
Hell of a way
Mais
to
apparemment
go.
même le mec qui s'est fait tirer dessus c'était un
Doesn't
idiot.
really matter how you go.
Donc c'est ce qui se passe.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Waste of time.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a
C'est
way
le
up
Smith
there.
and Smith.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Non, c'est juste le Smith. Il a le barrel très court.
Il y a la moitié des Smith.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a
Le
local
truc, c'est
gun
que
store?
Sure.
quand
There's
t'as
a
une
place a couple
résolution
of
aussi
blocks from
élevée,
here.
tu vois un peu. Ok, wow.
Oui, c'est ça, Cross, la scène du crime, c'est que t'as trouvé toutes les indices.
Speedrun strat.
Ouais, c'est pratiquement l'épicerie du coin.
Ah oui, c'est l'Amérique, donc
Ouais.
le gun store, c'est littéralement l'épicerie.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same
Nerd.
gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special
X to doubt.
Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Un Smith & Wesson order
It's about
book.
something bad, right?
C'est extrêmement spécifique.
Non, je
Model
pense que c'est
27 with
un
pearl
ordre de book
grips,
général.
Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Thanks, bro.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Yes,
Okay.
he is.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga then.
RP. What? Elle est où ma voiture?
RP, tu te l'as fait voler.
Fuck. Mais quoi? Pourquoi elle est là?
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter?
Il est
He
assez
works for
intense
me.
dans cette
I
déclaration.
have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. Prancing around and hit me.
Ouf.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Aucune ambition.
What a fucking pussy. Oh, hey, is this the army class?
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
Oh, it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso. Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Lol. C'est le PvP boss.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no city on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street.
PvP time.
Identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGP.
Ouais, approche-la à la Max Payne.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Ok, donc.
I mean, I'm not done yet. Actually, pourquoi il lance le gant d'or?
You're either gonna end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed?
Yes.
You don't seem the Sergeant York type
Yes.
to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Phelps, c'est l'un des OG
Cole
segments.
Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as
Sacrifice
chemistry.
soldiers.
Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way.
Kill the
Phelps,
Japanese.
a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole.
Shoot him.
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Oh, what a...
Wendell Bowers!
Looks like
Est-ce qu'il y a moyen
we've
d'approcher de
got
l'autre
the
côté?
place to ourselves. Come on then, pretty boy.
What you doing, Wendell? You
Pourquoi tu
parole
voulais
officer
que je
feeling
l'approche par
bummed?
derrière? Je
He's
voulais
got a hole in his
PvP in
life
the
for an
first
asshole
place.
like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
I ran tracks on your mom.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor.
Esprit de Corps. Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership. Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1.
Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy...
Kelso, in my office, now!
Kelso, you fucking loser.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
No shit, bitch.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment. Don't you people have anything better to do?
I swear.
damn it, Cole!
Oh mon dieu, qu'est-ce que t'as fait? Je vais me barre 2 secondes de ta contamination du crime.
Officers. Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Dude, what the fuck?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here! Too late, Kalu!
Whoa! Stop, or I will shoot!
Heavens to Bethany! Please!
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Il est content.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past.
Ah yes,
The case you never,
Jeff Bezos.
ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How
Wanna
would you
interrogate
like a
the
chance of
suspect,
smiting
sir?
this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from.
God damn. Okay.
But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might
I'm
be
an
ready for
animal.
that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man.
Ah ouais, Phelps,
You need many
c'est
things for
certainement un
conviction,
allemand,
young
surtout
Phelps.
quand il y a des
A
geôliers
motive,
allemands.
opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
I want to use some
Very good.
violence.
The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu? You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
See my lawyer.
You're going to the gas chamber. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Ils avaient la chaise électrique et l'injection létale à l'époque. Mais ils vont rouvrir la gas chamber juste pour lui.
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can
Smite him
admire.
down with the sword
I
of justice,
applaud
young
a man
Phelps.
with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Pourquoi il est assis au fond, en train de regarder le mur?